Alright everybody, we're going to Austria to look at a large underground shelter. Well, that sounds pretty easy, uncomplicated and straightforward. Well, of course it's not. The shelter is a lot larger than I thought it was, and parts are slightly flooded. But the problems begin when we start looking for information as to what this was for, or even to some degree who built it. And it doesn't really match up with the parts we found in there. Here in town was a very large munitions plant, both the First World War and the Second World War. It was the Ensfelder Metallwerke complex. They had over 16,000 employees and tens and thousands of forced laborers during the Second World War. What they actually made, however, seems to be, well, not mentioned in any of the papers or documents anywhere. And for such a large factory, it seems odd at best. Now, Tom found one document that had the notation Baugruppe Gisela, Bauvorhabe Vesper. It is on a plan of the installation from 1942. That opens to a couple of possibilities. One of them, it could have been producing the self-propelled howitzer Vesper, or parts or munitions for them. Or that the Baugruppe Gisela could denote involvement of Paul Gisela, Gauleiter of Munich, Upper Bavaria, which is pretty far away, so I don't really see the connections anywhere in his record either, and we can't really ask him since he shot himself in 1945. Then, digging a little deeper, we found that the factory was owned by Dynamite Nobel AG, and that makes it far more interesting. Remember, they had the munition production facility under the Henge, near the Project Riese sites. So what were they doing here? As of right now, we assume they were producing munitions and explosives. During the war, it was not uncommon for individual companies to construct huge raid shelters for their staff and the people working for them, and the bombings were continuing now with higher frequency even here in Austria. So for the factory to have constructed a shelter was the initial explanation. However, as we go through it, parts of it really does not look like a people shelter. I did also found a notation that it is possible that parts have been used for storage of the explosives, or even assembly of munitions. That is what I'm assuming at this point, but there's something inside which makes me wonder. And by the way, in this episode, there will be a competition. There will be a question asked, and the winner who can answer this question first will get a Lost Battlefield t-shirt, so do pay attention. I mean, I will say for 1940s, the cement looks really good. So is there a door here?
No, I don't think so.
And this was an air raid shelter, not an Unterverlagerung or...
No, it was an air raid shelter. This is just a tunnel under the railroad track.
So we haven't actually gotten to the shelter yet?
It's part of it. It's just the entrance tunnel.
I see a parkour track here.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's why we have all the water clothes in the car. I still want to see that tunnel under quartz, in quartz, the wet one. So ventilation here. What is? This is up under the railroads up here, right?
We're now on the railroads, yes.
And it's drippingly wet.
I don't want to brag, but it doesn't work.
You already broke the flashlight? It's been like we've been here for 2 minutes.
I have two more with me.
I got another one in the back too. Let's oh.
Here you have the main tunnel, and there are lots of side tunnels.
So this was the tunnel under the railroad built during the war as well, or?
Yes.
There's like...
So these are just parallel little rooms?
Yeah, they're always side rooms, and side tunnels.
And the same on the other side?
Yeah.
But does that end? Yeah, that ends there as well. And of course somebody said,
Maybe this was for storage or something.
I mean, it is very straight. If something explodes outside, it would come straight to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh. I see old wood. Oh. This is fairly large. Did somebody try to blow it up?
No?
What is it, sandstone?
Could be sandstone, yes.
But it looks like, so this
Yeah.
is the,
Or just sand.
so this is the salad, this is the salad, this is the sandstone, and then,
Yeah.
so they stopped cement construction.
And when you see here, that's sand, yes.
So they stopped, the cement stops for,
It was not completed at war times.
no, that's a cross beam for a railroad. That's where the mini rail
Yeah.
is on this. That's kind of cool. These usually disappear. That's very neat. The mini rail would run on these middle rings instead of wooden ones,
That's why it's so straight.
and then they would reuse them. Yeah, you see the grooves in the ground for where the mini rail was? There's probably two here then, right? One in and one out.
And there is something at the ground.
That's
That's
a
what-
technical tunnel for water.
Oh, okay.
That's why, yeah, everybody have light spoons. You never know what you find lying around in these places, which is kind of what makes it fun. So the mini rail was definitely on this groove, I would think. And here's, so was here another entrance
Yes. There was.
to the out?
There is that.
There's a bed
Yes.
in front of you.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Like, why in the hell are you people waking me up with your light and your talk and your stuff? All alone, Pat. I shall name him Thomas.
Perfect. But the security time for beds are over.
But they went long enough to put the electricity in the ceiling.
Yes.
They actually, there wasn't wooden dowels, they cemented these in.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks.
That's different. So what was the factory here doing?
Some metal production. Doesn't look very important, but they have a real big shelter.
That's what I mean, yeah. Oh, so there is wood, the wood is wood
There's
in the
still
walls.
the bag.
Well, I'm
Oh, it's pillow. So.
guessing that was some homeless dude that's been sleeping here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So,
Also a lot of remains from parties and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, it's very rudimentarily made. It's made rather quick.
Yeah.
But there are wooden dowels in the walls for attachments. Don't know why there's one there and none anywhere else. Is that a ventilation hole?
Yes, it looks like it. It looks there is something up. There's still like a lot of space there.
Yeah, there's usually dig out a tunnel and then build a tunnel inside the tunnel.
Oh, okay.
And for the bigger factories, there would sometimes be quite a bit of a space between the tunnel wall and the inside tunnel for moisture and stuff that moves and.
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you want?
Further the better.
All right, princess, let's go. This looks nice, wet, and uncomfortable, so let's take that one.
Like in German.
Let's see how your World War II shoes they'll
I think
hold up.
it's just a dead end there.
Probably is.
So let's see.
I always have regrets when I see an ending or a staircase or something that I don't take. Like there's a Prussian fort, I did the episode this weekend. I noticed when I was editing the footage that there's a staircase. And I'm like, I didn't go back and go up the staircase.
Okay.
So, which is horribly annoying.
Yes. I know the situations, I hate them.
Right? It's funny because sometimes I go through and I film and I film and I film, and then I go home and then I edit and I find stuff that I didn't see while I was there. I actually ordered you a Lost Battlefield hoodie, and
Okay.
it didn't come before I left. So now we have merchandising. I mean, I pay for it, so but it's still merchandising.
Oh, it's that one.
Here the fun thing is that they were not completely built here, but here you have a built one section.
It is very interesting how that works. How there's cement. I mean, sometimes they would cement reinforce places if they found a fissure. They would put cement in the fissure to hold that from collapsing. But still, I mean,
There's like one way here to nothing.
that looks very, very worked on. Looks very flat, this wall. I mean,
On the left,
this looks like artificially closed up with brick and cement, doesn't it? Do you think this was where they were planning on for it to end? Because these rocks are put here.
this could be lead to an entrance that we later can see from the other side, from outside.
Yeah.
To
But it,
fulfill some entrances here.
but it was fairly thin.
And it's also not deep in the mountain. There's just
Yeah.
1.5 meter.
But also this was an end. It almost like this would be an entrance and an end section. And look at the big rocks they put in it. That's kind of unusual. It looked like they pretty much just banged this together with whatever the hell they could find. No finesse, no anything. Just
So,
let's stick it in.
but a lot of these shelters was built private for the companies.
Ah. So you mean they didn't get input from Phoebe?
Oh,
Oh, here's some of the construction wood still in place.
yes.
Oh, I love the details. They would build a wooden skeleton inside,
Yeah.
and then they would pour cement on the outside and have it hardened. This is part of the wooden skeleton.
And it's still intact.
Yeah, there's other pieces. But if this is vertical, this is flat wood this way. So that means this was where they were going to stop.
Yeah.
So they were just going to have this entrance and the entrance behind us cemented and everything. That's weird. How deep are we?
Just 1.5 meter.
That's not even considered bomb-proof. Do you have any idea who were building? Was this prisoners or was this civilian workers?
I think it was civilian workers.
But it looks unstructured. Like,
It looks like it's a little bit of a, well, let's just try to dig something here.
yeah.
It is not the usual setup we see.
In the beginning you have the structure. You have
Oh,
11
shit.
tunnels and then just 90-degree tunnels.
Yeah, this is interesting.
But here it's got complete a mess.
It is a complete mess, but it's an interesting mess because it's...
Look. Yeah. This is like properly.
Ooh,
But you have finished sections, unfinished sections.
I know. And all the wood we're walking on here is the old construction wood.
Yeah.
75 years old.
Also have something like from a barrel or something.
Yeah.
What's a WW2? Oh no, what's that? I don't know what that is.
Oh, is it wood?
I don't think so.
No, it's got a metal canister.
There's a shoe sole.
Yeah, shoe sole. Yeah, I see it.
I will say I find a lot of women's shoes in these places.
Really?
Yeah, I can't really explain that yet.
I think the
And there is
the,
bottle.
the bottle is new, I think. It looks like a normal beer bottle.
It's interesting how they put rock in the crawl spaces here. And then there's a hook. And more construction wood. This is a piece of construction wood as well.
Isn't it like some instruction manual from something? Because it's like, it looks like it has been on top of some wood.
Yes. On this side there's nothing to see.
Is that plastic?
It's bakelite, no? There was some paper under it, probably. And there is part of the shoe.
Yep.
If we ever go to Susan, I'll take you to a place where all the Russians left all their shoes. The women.
Yay.
She's a really interesting character. Most of her wardrobe is pre-1945.
You have shoes there, you have training canards there, you have everything.
Yeah.
Training experts, mines.
And now we're in a real tunnel. Again. I mean,
But it's so far from the... This looks like it's new make, no?
no.
It should be
Oh.
No,
a
there's
connection
all.
tunnel.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll prepare for a connection tunnel that to build later. But look at this. They put this is a construction cement and then they sanded, then they polished it. They actually polished this.
Yes.
That is stupidly unnecessary at this
Because
point.
it's Germans. What do you expect?
No, this is worse than Germans. These are Austria.
Sorry. Let's divide like in all our rooms.
I dig this.
So everyone takes another way.
Yeah.
Well, the camera got to see everything, so I usually work my way from the right to the left. So here we see a slope up.
Yeah,
This, by what, 5 degrees, 6, 7, 8? This is fairly...
something like that that leads to an entrance. This looks older, yes.
What do you find?
Horseshoe.
You have a
No, that's so...
No, it's wooden sole, no?
Well, you're the expert.
Yeah, I think it's horseshoe.
No,
It's-
there's a zipper
no,
on there.
But
That's new.
zipper is... Zipper
that
was...
one is newer.
Oh.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been a zipper on from that time.
Okay. What about this one? This one has no sole.
It's pretty older, yes.
Well, here's a cross tunnel again. It's very interesting with a big rock. Do you think these big rocks are part of... Wait a minute. These big rocks are... All right, now I'm curious. These rocks are not sandstone, are they? This is not part of the construction. So if these big rocks that they pad behind all of this, they must have brought them in. Unless they hacked them out of the...
I don't know, maybe there are little stones covered with sandstone. Because
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you excavate this, you'll have bricks.
sandstone and here's hard rock.
There's hard rock, right? So these pieces of stone come from here, which is
So
good
yes.
because that would have been really, really weird if they had actually brought these stones in. Yeah, it's almost, you can sort of see them here. There's rock in the sandstone.
Yeah. You have the similar color here.
Yeah. It's just interesting how they used them to backfill over the tunnel here. Yeah, I haven't seen that a lot. So, interesting decay, and then this will be the exit, I assume. Watch the pipe. Ventilation pipe? It must be.
It must be a ventilation or a heating system, yes.
So they actually had the heating pipes. Well, they would have to have while they were working almost, wouldn't they? But yeah, this is blocked up as well. Lots and lots of shoes and barbecues and strange things.
Stickers on it, but the actual can looks old. Like oil can or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is brush. That looks new.
Yeah, it looks new. And then interesting with these pegs. These I haven't seen in this level.
Nope. But they're well fixed.
Lots of shoes. Yeah, of course you can see. New. Well, that's hard to tell because they haven't changed for 100 years.
The shoes also look old.
Yeah.
So there was attachment to the roof,
There's
ceiling.
a female soul.
Okay, what's that? A grenade?
I mean, it's not a very thick shell, but it is a, well, it wouldn't have cracked because there's a cut here. Could this have been a pump? But
I don't know.
this would have been attached to something.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I don't know what this is. We'll leave that out to the audience. What is this? Why is this shining chrome on it? Was this chromed? It's very got sparkly stuff on there. I don't know what this is. Very interesting. What about this?
This is
What is that?
Probably part of a shoe.
Or a bag?
Or a gator? Oh, this is heavy. Heavy duty leather.
Yeah, I think it was part of a shoe. No, like
It could also be like a bag for tools or something. like you
One
have
of
in the
those
old days.
full folding bags.
Yeah.
that's very cool.
A lid for the can, but this is new, this is plastic.
So there were at least 3 or 4 entrances so far that we came across to the outside.
I don't know what that is.
I love when you say that.
It's ticking.
Oh, that's even better. That's a battery.
Yeah, it looks like an old Pottery or something.
It is an old battery. If it's ticking, you can't take it with you. It doesn't go in the car if it's ticking.
Okay.
But look at this. Look at the fungus coming out.
Okay, I'm definitely taking a picture of this. This is so weird.
You'll find people leave very strange, weird things behind. This is sloping a lot. I mean, this definitely wouldn't be a place you want to roll a cart up full of stuff while digging, but this would be a bit of a push. Usually it's only 1 or 2 degrees. I mean, that's what Fibinger would have said. Oh, look at this. So,
Okay, flats out a little bit.
yeah. And the connector between the cement is all.
They also have the wooden beams.
Yeah. Yeah, there's construction wood. And then what are we standing on? We're standing on something that looks like, I mean, there's the grooves in the ground for the rail here. There was a mini rail running through here. That looks a little bit more possibly authentic.
Yes.
Yeah. This look, yeah. Once again, you're the expert in old clothing.
Yeah, because it has the hole for the hobnails. It's like
It's authentic.
Yeah, it is because they put the nails in
They
there.
look complete old.
Yeah.
Because the like
Already have a line.
What?
A line here running.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, that's usually a good sign, except I'm not a big fan of this whole water stuff going on here. This,
I didn't remember that it's so big.
look at all these shoes here.
yeah, it's like
Look at all, these are old. These look authentic.
They look old, yes.
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
Look at this one with a side buckle. This is a woman's shoe.
And this we saw already like once.
This is one of yours, isn't it? I mean,
Maybe do you think there were like female workers here?
oh, there were females here.
Okay, this
Okay.
part looks a little bit flooded.
It does look a little bit flooded. This is where we need to go get the water shoes.
Yeah.
So do we come back?
I would almost think, considering that there's, yeah, we do, we gotta go get the water shoes for this, don't we? But this, we should, because this little section starts to look interesting. Let's see how far this goes.
The bags.
How many are there and how watertight are they?
I don't know.
I don't know if guys should get
They work.
Are they holding?
Yeah. Okay.
Big?
Yeah, there's.
Oh wow. I just like that I can see the skeleton of what could be an office in there.
Could be about 50 centimeters in this direction and 10 meters in this direction. But here it's not finished. This is completely finished.
All right, bring me the bag so I can get in the camera. Improvising.
Take that.
This is very interesting. Okay, clear, yeah, this is not finished at all. And it's still working on that. And here's full of all the plastic bags that everybody has brought ever since okay. Yeah.
See the entrance?
Wow. This is interesting down there. Is that a plate? Yeah, okay, sorry, I get it, we're coming back. Fine, I get it. Yes, they're not exactly waterproof by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, this, I think these fucking things up. It is rolling.
Is it rolling?
No, no, sorry.
I mean, these shoes are fairly waterproof, except from the opening. One made it. Well,
What is that? No, it's like.
oh, it's a glow
sticker.
light. Yeah,
Oh,
glow
yes,
light.
shit.
It's funny.
Very, very interesting. It really is like they built a little office in here. All right, well, let's many, many more other directions.
It's funny that they sprayed the Gefahr, danger.
Ooh, now we have to go. I mean, I don't react well to that sort of sign. Like, oh.
Not here. In mine it could be interesting if they're writing some CO2.
You know, we really do need an oxygen. Well, there's a lot of air openings here. The air seems fine.
Here is okay. Yeah.
And it's good because I have an oxygen bottle in the car. So, so we'll be perfectly fine.
I locked it in the car.
I will tell that to the guy when he will like ask me why did I die.
Well, I mean, you can just blame me. I'm sure many other people will. Dragon Cave. Okay.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at the sign. See it?
Achtung.
Achtung, up here is the Drachensrechen.
What is Drachen?
Dragons.
Oh,
Oh, this is slippery.
This is the collapse part that ends in the other tunnel.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time in mud, don't we?
Yes.
We did. Normal people hang out and go to restaurants and have beers and talks about girls. We go crawl around muddy places and bring girls. I kind of like our way better.
Muddy places, sand places, water places.
Places with dragons.
there is even pool. Look, this is old. What is it part of?
I think there was a screw hole in there.
Yeah.
Could it be, or there
Shelf.
too? Or would that be an L bracket for
Part of swastika.
to hold things? No, hold things together with other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can throw it out if you don't want to take it.
This could be the technique like to build the tunnels.
Yeah. Yeah, they would excavate the top, and then they wouldn't excavate these in two layers.
No,
This
it's
was
just one is too small.
yeah.
And so they just like make a work and then what?
This is the way they stack up these rocks is kind of weird. Unless they built the walls of the rocks and then cemented after. I would.
Looks like this.
And it seems like no one was here much. Okay.
But the technique is from the old mines, where they staple rocks for civilization.
Yeah. Is this bone? Nurse.
Oh, wow.
Is that a bone or a rock or a stick?
I don't think that's a bone.
It looks like a bone, but the color.
Yeah, the color's wrong. What the hell is that?
That's mud.
Okay, but
Yeah, okay.
oh,
It's not a bone.
not unless it's. He really had a calcium problem if it was.
And here we also come to the flooded area. We was before.
Yeah, where were we?
I couldn't tell.
It's very slippery.
It's sticky. I love it.
See why I brought her along? I mean,
There you go, that is me. From the railroad. Yeah, that's from the railroads. Even has the nail inside.
are you using your phone?
Yeah.
Don't use your phone. I mean, we have flashlights. Didn't you have an extra flashlight?
Yeah.
Check out, see what she's doing.
The phone is working just fine.
Yeah, but it's not that good.
Okay.
And here's the peg that would have another spike there to hold wood together. So of course I'm leaving it
Also the nail.
with a spike down for the next time.
This is
Oh yeah, the bolt in there. Yeah. Very interesting. All right, and we haven't really even begun. There's much more. Wait, there's more.
I didn't remember that it's repeated this. That's a funny thing.
But it really is interesting how they stack these walls. So do you think they would build, if you look at the tunnel back there, they wouldn't build a tunnel inside where they stack these stones because it's too small. So they just stacked them to hold them?
Maybe yes.
Because you wouldn't be, if you put the cement inside this, you would have a, there wouldn't be enough room to barely crawl through.
In old mines they use the techniques.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's just, there's not a lot of tunnels where I've seen them pack stones behind the tunnels like this. Do you think they were just gonna do this for shelter, or were they actually gonna move production in here?
Just think it's for shelter.
It's a big fucking shelter. There's
That's the official story.
thank you. You just you had to preface that, didn't you? You had to start saying the official story is such, because this is a really big, elaborate for a shelter.
But I didn't know any rumors that there was more.
I
It's
just
actually old stocking because it has the seam.
really.
Yeah. Look. It has the side seam. Yeah, it is because it's hand suru. Like you can see it. Like here. Do you see it?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
on it. That's so cool.
It's nice now we have somebody who's an expert on clothing. Can't say, but I just that actually really is kind of neat. But it's that they polished this. It's such overkill. Just for, if this was just going to be a shelter,
It's not necessary.
it's not necessary. I mean, it's not even necessary if you were going to build a factory, but it would keep water out to some degree. Look at all the attachments. And the roof and the ceilings here. So you have, also for a shelter, you wouldn't have the straight entrances. These are straight entrances leading in here. If this was a shelter, you would have a bend or knack or something
Something, yeah.
to make it at least blast proof. I think this was going to be more. It just seems so big and so elaborate, just for this to be a shelter seems a little overkill. I mean, how many people working at this factory? Okay, how,
We have to check this.
yeah, we do. How far away was the factory? On the other side of the field?
Yeah.
So if there's an air raid, they're going to run all the way over here? That doesn't make sense either.
What's told.
Aha. I think we're back to the official story being the official story. But as we all know, in Austria, it was all the Germans who did it. We all went on vacation from 1938 to 1945, and when we came back, the Germans had done all this.
Yes.
We was just a victim.
Yes, you are
They were
Poor.
just sleeping.
you are a poor invaded nation by the evil Germans.
Anschluss.
And the
How they
40
always-
people of the
how would you
Austrians.
say they are the first victim before Poland.
Oh yes, it's poor Austrians.
Yeah.
You never did anything wrong.
Never.
Never. And the 40% of the SS who are Austrian, they were forced.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. Does anyone remember the way back?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we are on a good track.
So we were in there. Yep, this is that end. So now we have to go down to the right. Actually here. Well, no, not here. I mean, if this was going to be as big as they laid out to, this has all the hallmarks of an Unterverlagerung.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah, we got to figure out what they were doing at this factory.
Just the highest we think from these tunnels.
Yeah. But you could have people work on machinery.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah, because this is going to be the end of this. This is an end. They weren't going to continue the cement there, at least not at that point. Unless they...
That's the mysterious thing. Why they are
Well, okay.
completed and why they are...
Okay, they could have built them in sections.
Yeah.
Because there's a straight line, section, section, section. So, all right, I may have been a little...
Why they're moved.
Well, you dig and then you build and then you reinforce and then you dig and then you build and then you reinforce. Repeat, rinse, and... Why is there a pointy stone? Why is this actually pointy?
It looks like the railway line.
It does. It just seems like it's from.
Also, I don't know where the bricks are from. Because they are not anyone bricks inside.
Right? So, and here we have corrugated. This is corrugated tile. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate somebody making a way. So I guess they were digging here, then over time this collapsed.
Yeah.
But as we see the slow collapse, this wasn't blown up or anything, this just collapsed.
It's the collapse and that we saw on the other side.
Was this a lamp?
This was a lamp, yes.
Oh, it's a lamp. Oh yeah, you see the cables are running on the roof on this, on the ceiling.
You also see there's a crack in the wall.
Yeah, there is also a crack here.
I mean, that's probably just natural decay. Don't you think?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, just, I mean,
It also started here in this section.
you remember the funk insect?
Yeah.
There are these cracks as well. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in the ceiling here. They ran the cables all the way through.
Oh,
And
this looks actually, no, like old.
I don't know, dig it out. I'm sorry, in exploration there's no chivalry. And this is why another thing we need at the first, I need an axe and a knife. There's no, I have to hold the light, that's my job. What is it? Is that bakelite?
Yeah, it's bakelite.
Ooh. Is it red?
It is red.
Could it have been part of the lamp, maybe?
It's brush.
Oh, it's a brush?
Yeah.
It's a bakelite brush.
Yeah, so it's winter.
It's original.
Yeah. But
Nice catch.
Yes.
Very nice, very good, like none of us would have seen that.
I'm the closest to the ground, so
Don't worry about it, Munchkin. Someone will yell at me for saying this online.
And the typical WW2 stuff, the tires.
So we came in. Yep, we know it's World War II because there's tires everywhere. Because if you're a farmer and you don't want to waste time actually throwing out this and paying for it, then you just dump them in an old tunnel. And why?
That's interesting.
That is Winter out. Go plus.
I would go to Saturn.
Go to Saturn. No, I don't want to go there.
That I haven't seen in any tunnel system before.
But there's also wood on the side.
Yeah, the bracing wood is still there. That's interesting.
This is not the way we are taking, right?
Yeah, we're going this way.
Okay.
Because we came out, we passed.
Something behind. This. It's not much, but in a way.
Should I follow there?
I don't think there's much there. But there's something. There's a hole there for some strange reason.
Yeah, but this was it.
Yeah. But it was once going somewhere.
Yeah.
And if it wouldn't have been a ventilation, it would not have been ventilation there. There's no reason that, no, it just wouldn't be.
Water. Yeah, okay, you are taking the wrong side.
I mean, some of this is very good shape and very finished. Fully powered up with lighting. Very. And again, everything's polished. Even the ceiling is polished. They polished this all throughout. There's no reason to do this for a shelter. And if they were building it so close to the end of the war, we were getting to a point where bombs are dropping around you. You don't have time for this. You just need to get stuff people underground, if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, but if you look on the floor, it's not really flat.
It's not, but it could also have been flooded and dried. Over the last 70 years, it could have brought in a whole bunch of...
Why there are bricks?
Huh?
There are bricks on this side.
There are bricks inside the wall. There are red bricks. Why are there red bricks? But I mean, I'm thinking this has been flooded probably several times in the past 70 years.
Yes.
All this crap could have been brought in and out and in and out. So this could have just been stuff. The floor could have been in good shape. And then with the water, it just brought in stuff.
But I think this one is the higher level than the entry.
That's an old lampshade.
So normally floods doesn't come in these areas.
That's true. This is an old lampshade, isn't it? Yeah, it's an old lampshade.
Yep. That's from a lamp.
Yeah. And in case we need to sit and think about it, not that any strange DJs would have a rave in here, would they now, Tom? Did you ever do any house or techno music mix of 80s or 90s music?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, why haven't you ever sent me any of your damn music? I mean, ooh, I think we find the bar area maybe here.
Yeah. Can I go?
Yeah, that's
Here's your floor,
complete.
Yeah.
but here's your floor.
And a piece of bicycle.
Bicycle. So yeah, this is a nice floor. So they were definitely planning on a nice floor. So this section is pretty much what the tunnel system would have looked like, which is why somebody installed the minibar here. It's strange. So there's just in the middle of the section, they made the floor.
Make no sense.
None. I think we should go the other way before we go this way, because this will, the other way looks more interesting. Okay, there's newspapers. Oh, she's got to show you the newspapers she found
Oh yeah.
Okay.
from the war in her attic.
Yeah, there is much more. There's like thousands of stuff, but I didn't have really time to.
But these
Oh,
are
this is
all
all
new ones.
That's all new stuff.
All new stuff, yeah.
And here's some. But these are in good shape. I think I see an entrance. No, thought I saw a light. All right, let's go. I'm guessing this one is going to circle back, then to the left, and then to the left, and we'll get back there. I'm guessing. Strange.
Yeah, this side it's like a square. But
Yeah.
the other side it's
A little crooked.
going on and on.
This is rounding, yeah. At least somebody brought bags to put their crap in. I applaud that. Have a party, but clean up after yourself.
That's the best idea we could have.
What is this?
It's bad.
I know, yeah, but why? And here was a light. What's left of one of the lights?
Last persons that was inside are still missing.
So this brings us down to where we were looking through before. It's not exactly straight. It is kind of bendy. There's a knack here, and then there's a knack. Let's go this way. Probably here, and then we can go to the right, where again, yeah. Here's the metal bracers. And somebody has been building a drain. The drain is one thing. There's another access.
I think it was the party people. They
I don't know. electrical panel, maybe cable coming down into there, a junction box,
Yeah.
maybe.
Something for fuses or something.
Yeah. Is that a casing for a generator? Yeah. Okay. And then there's the technical subfloor. Somehow I didn't expect to see one of those.
Didn't see that before.
All right, Munchkin, go. What's in there?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are now yelling at me that the way I look at it is like this.
Oh, it's like. Oh, there is like really old woolen blankets.
Wool blanket?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And there is like many of them.
All right, fine. Well, I told her to go look, didn't I? I have only myself to blame for this.
But it's really loud. Just loud.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Ow. What the hell was that I put my hands on?
And there is like buckle also. So somebody was probably. Oh, and there is, and it's going up to somewhere.
Probably the same as we came in through.
No.
This is an old...
Oh, okay.
That it is, isn't it?
You didn't have to bother.
Rudolf Hess was here.
Rudolf Hess?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. What did Rudolf write here?
I think I found some bottles
Oh, wait a minute.
from Berlin.
Wait a minute. Paperwork. Tom, paperwork. No, I only found one sheet so far. I'll bring it up. It has, looks like a, hang on.
Does it look like this? Does it look like this?
Yeah.
Then it's not old, I think.
Okay.
It's from 1983.
Oh.
It's for meal.
For what?
For meal. Kalbfleisch, Haché, Kalbshaché, Kartoffelbrei.
Okay.
So sagen wir mal gucken.
But is this the same?
You see? It looks different.
It does, doesn't it?
I have Abteilung here. It's 1983.
Okay. What are people doing here? So.
It's all from a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
You have milk coffee, black bread, white bread.
I don't see the relevance, but all right, I'll go with it.
But the corner is interesting. Oh. Interesting.
It is interesting. Why? Were there two holes here?
Can we go there?
Yeah.
Look, is it like. That looks like vintage.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
I don't know how products in.
And this is plastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. This could be an emergency exit or something. I don't know.
Coming. Interesting. Wait a minute. The hell is that? That's insulation?
Yeah.
But the air is not good inside here.
Well,
This section.
yeah, I can feel that. But what the hell is it?
I don't know. Yeah, it could be an emergency exit.
This is exactly for my size.
Yeah.
Is there an out?
That leads to the main tunnel, to the exit part, yeah.
Fresh air.
So, but that's. Let's go this way. Besides, you're right. This tunnel has bad air.
As you mentioned, there are spiders. Spiders.
This is.
Okay. Now the spider is at my way.
You're scared?
Please go away. Oh, fuck it.
Please, he's not gonna.
Isn't it air here?
Yeah, the air is pretty bad here. But also the angle of this.
It's very deep.
Why is?
This had to be an entrance.
I will let you know. We're- But it's warm here, so we must be closer to the entrance. Yeah, here's an entrance. But this is. Yeah, here's an actual entrance. There's a little house. Little hut over here.
Okay.
Okay, we can find that from above.
Yeah.
All right. But this is really a deep slope.
Yeah, here it's much more deeper in the hill than on the other side.
Yeah. But why would you have such a deep slope? Unless it was for running material into.
Have attention, it's slippery.
Yeah, I know. And here's pottery, porcelain, clinks.
With a nice painting on it.
Really? What year is this, you think? Oh, this is probably original. Yeah, this was a nice cup or bowl or something. We always find pottery in these places.
It's going deep down.
Oh, a spider. Hello. Please stay there.
We really have to talk about your spider thing. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If they're on one side and I'm on the other side.
I usually have spiders that jump on my hair and then they get a ride for a couple of miles. And if I could fill the car full of spiders to keep mosquitoes out, I would. These again.
And this
For
is not
electrical.
polished.
It's not Polish. This is just really interesting, this walkway. The way this is,
Going down.
the way this is dipping down. Yeah.
I think it leads back to the... Look at that. That's the angle.
That's the angle. But that would mean there would have been a staircase here because people couldn't run down this as a slope.
There's always a way down.
There's definitely a way down. But if you have 1,000 people running in here during an air raid, they would all get killed from falling down here. And then they would trample each other. So I'm thinking, can this also be a technical? If there was a staircase under us, we would see it or feel it.
Yeah. I don't know, we're back at the course where it was before.
Yeah, and here's the air is actually better here. There's you got ventilation, yeah.
What is it called?
Alright, this part really is what makes me question what this whole place is for. It doesn't look like simply ventilation or delivery, and why would it be? But as for storage of munitions, one would think there would be a way to ventilate a possible blast from accidents outwards, or separated smaller rooms for the same reason. But we don't really see any of that here. And for the entrances are constructed the way they are, it just doesn't make sense for a people shelter. And for the center tunnels are large enough for the trucks to drive into, and no gate seems to have been installed. Also that the entrance tunnels are straight in from the field where the factory stood, with no bends or blockages against a blast from the outside, also makes very little sense, unless some things were being transported in and out by truck.
So there seem to be two parallels on the left here, going one here and then, or is this an entrance? If we go straight, is that an exit?
Should go there and then come back.
Yeah. Big oh, what's that? Yep. Is it a little room? And here's a tunnel. Again.
Oh no.
That's not my size.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna make it. This is how you pay for breakfast, lady. Get
Okay.
No. I know what this. I think if we go. Okay, so we have electric force running. Well, technical tunnels. There's probably cables were coming out of there. Maybe there was some sort of transformer generator.
Big pipes here.
Big pipes. That's. I had a feeling you were going to say something like that. Oh, that's interesting. What was that? Why? It would be right pipes here.
Oh, yeah.
So.
The shape is funny, it's changing. You have a round ceiling here, and here you have a flat.
Hey, shine the light and try to stick that in there as long in one of them as long as you can. Yeah, I can see it. These are actually connecting. This is all this is. This is the round in this head.
Doesn't make sense.
Makes no sense unless there was an airlock here and it would have been a door, and there's nothing for a door. Something would divide those two, but even that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, something has to be here.
Huh?
Look,
That's
this is really creepy.
Yes. Well,
well, yeah, okay. Hole. Oh, okay.
okay, there we have the tunnel again.
So that's probably where the tunnel in the room comes out here.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
there's the corner.
So what is that for?
Washing. But it makes no sense.
None. So, yeah, this is the corner where the other one.
Yeah.
This is where that comes out.
Yeah,
So
from
there's.
here I can go.
This section looks more like a shelter than the other one.
It does, but this is all very. Yeah, because there's the corners that we would expect, but the whole thing inside that doesn't look like a shelter. Are they authentic?
No.
And here they polished the whole thing as well. This is so weird. So it might be true that part of this might be a shelter, but the other part isn't.
It was maybe for protection or something else.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what a shelter would look like. You have two exits, two entrances. This makes sense. Two entrances that's blocked from straight view of bombing on the outside. That makes sense. But that means that everything else isn't.
think I have somewhere a map of it.
So, protected entrance.
And we're now next to the street.
Here we are. Alright, so I wonder if there's a defining place where you can see the change from what is an air raid shelter and what might be production. Because the production seems much more, it seems bigger, it seems much more pronounced. The entrances were laid out as a straight Unterverlagerung with straight tunnels in and cross tunnels in straight section. Yeah, this all makes sense for a shelter, except those pipes there, they don't make sense anywhere. This is weird. And there's a little house for technical or ventilation, and that makes sense too. And then some of these make shelter, that makes sense too. And then,
Somewhere I have to change, yes.
yeah. Maybe they found out this was pretty easy to build or to work on, and they decided to continue and then start planning a factory.
It's a long way.
Yeah.
This is the bar.
This is the bar with a nice 6 meters of floor. I'm glad we didn't go to quartz today, considering that I'm completely underpowered in the light department.
Is this the way we came in?
Either that, nope.
But there's a corner.
There is a corner. And here's
The pipes
more
too.
pipes. Sector 9. And the pipes again. So, okay, so here for another entrance.
Yeah.
This makes sense being a shelter.
Yeah. This is the complete copy of the other side.
Yeah,
Just the
except for the
tunnel is missing.
technical tunnel is missing, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the technical tunnel will be there. So, and also here's not really anything that looks like rail or anything, it's just flat.
Nothing.
So I think,
Should be the exit one.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then to the right of the entrance, they were starting to work on a factory part down here somewhere maybe. Because there's no tunnels up. Yeah, this is the entrance. Because this is all different. And also these little holes, this all, from here on, we have straight tunnels out.
Yeah.
So this would be where a factory would be.
Yeah.
So somewhere there's a dividing line.
I see nothing.
I mean, I was thinking about somewhere where you could put a door or something.
Like this?
Like big heavy bolts, and this crack happened because of less decay, but. And also it's interesting
Yeah,
to
but
see.
this looks like sharp. It's like,
Yeah, there was, they at some point they built these together and then they plastered them over. This is plaster, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
this is like probably the original,
Yeah.
the first one.
What an interesting thing. But here with the little alcoves to the side. interesting. Yeah, we got to look at what they were doing over here. Because all of this is completely different. If you had industry or production, you would have these for storing stuff, or at least the next one, you could put a little stuff and material in here for when they were needed. They'd be close to the factory, but they wouldn't be outside. So these little holes, you could stick stuff in here, or people could duck in here. And these little cubby holes would be a place for sticking material and stuff. That would make sense.
Ceiling is complete out.
I'd have better days, but it's not bad. And the floor is not even at any point, from one end to the other end. The floor is all over the place. The level is really off. Some sort of outbuilding, or
Because if you remember when we crossed the railroad, there was a second railroad
yeah.
that leads down to the slope.
All right, so let's see where this here factory might have. Well, okay, I guess there's nothing left of it, right? Well, or is there?
Now, we have found no maps of this place, no drawings, very little information, and since the factory has been gone since the Cold War, we'll just have to keep looking, because it seems quite interesting. Hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, liking, follows, and maybe even join me on Patreon to help out. I am just a guy, a historian, traveling around all these historic places in Europe on my own dime, trying to bring them to you.